What do you do when you don't feel like going to the gym? Now, I got DM'd this on Instagram, so I figured I'd make a video about it. What do you do when you don't feel like going to the gym? Good question. The answer is I just go anyway, okay? Because how you feel, as a man, how you feel does not have to influence how you act, okay? Your feelings and your actions are two completely different things. Now, it's very normal to wake up some days and not feel like going to the gym, or not feel like working, or not feel like doing that thing that you know you're really supposed to do. It's completely normal. Don't make the mistake of making yourself feel bad for feeling a certain way. It's completely normal to feel like you don't want to do things certain times. Like, for example, even for myself, I woke up yesterday, I didn't feel like going to the gym. I'd had 4 hours sleep the night before. I woke up and I just thought, I don't really feel like going to the gym today. But you know what? I went to the gym anyway. So how you feel doesn't have to influence how you act in any way whatsoever. And if you learn how to do this, if you learn how to go to the gym when you don't feel like going to the gym, well, guess what? Now you've learned how to do something even though you don't feel like it. And that's going to translate into business. That's going to translate into your career. That's going to translate into every single other aspect of your life. And this is why I talk a lot about how if you learn about fitness, it will teach you about life, because the principles of success are the same, and one sort of ingredient to success is doing things even though you don't feel like it. So if you woke up today and you're like, I don't feel like going to the gym, good. I am glad you don't feel like going to the gym today, because this is a test. This is a test, and this is a challenge to see if you have learned how to do the actions that you know you're supposed to do, even though you don't want to do them. But knowing that alone sometimes isn't enough. So what can you do? Well, what I want you to understand is the thought of doing that thing, whether it's going to the gym or whether it's working on your business or whatever it is, the thought is always worse than doing the thing itself. Okay? The anticipation of what you're about to do is always much worse than actually just doing the thing. Okay? So I want you to understand that even though, like, in your head it might sound really bad, it might sound tough to do, but just go there and just do it anyway. And something else that I do, okay, is I just focus on starting. Okay, I don't focus on the whole workout. So for example, I woke up yesterday, I didn't feel like it, and I was training legs as well, and legs are, tough. Excuse me. I really didn't feel like it. So what did I do? Well, I didn't start thinking about, I've got to do 4 sets of squats, and then I've got to do 4 sets of leg press. I didn't start thinking about all the hard things of the workout. I just focused on, I'm just going to get to the gym and just do a little bit of something. I'm just going to get to the gym and do 10 minutes on the bike, for example. Now, I got to the gym, and then I'm like, I don't want to do the bike. I may as well just start my workout, okay? So you can trick yourself. Your mind likes to play tricks on you, but you can play tricks on your mind to do what you want to do, okay? So don't focus on the whole task. Don't focus on finishing the task, because that's overwhelming. Focus on just starting the task. And a mistake that I made a lot when I was younger was I would feel a certain way, okay? I'd feel like I don't want to go to the gym. I would feel like I didn't want to work on my business. I'd feel like I didn't want to do this thing that I know I really needed to do. And then I made myself feel bad. Then I told myself, see, James, this is why you don't look the way you want to look. See, this is why you're not successful. This is why you don't have these things. This is why you're not achieving, and this is why you're not living the life that you want to live, is because you feel these feelings. And that's not true, okay? It's perfectly normal to feel like you don't want to do something sometimes. Hell, every single day, most people will do things that they don't want to do regardless of how they feel. Making these videos, for example. Most days I wake up and I don't want to make a video, but I know I need to make a video, okay? I made a decision that making videos is in my best interest. So I've got to wake up and I've got to make a video. Okay, I've got to wake up and I got to go to the gym. I've got to wake up and I got to work on my business. And there'll be daily non-negotiables for you as well. Now, what's good to do is to write a list of things that you need to do every single day. Okay, going to the gym might be one. For me, making a video is one. There'll be a big list of things that you need to do. Okay, every single day. These are the daily non-negotiables. And if you wake up and if you do the actions, wake up, make a list today, tomorrow, wake up and do everything on that list. Okay, it's called daily non-negotiables. Then the next day, wake up and do everything on that list again. And the more days you do this in a row, the more likely it is that you're going to carry on doing it. Okay, because the real cost to not doing something when you don't feel like it is you're now telling your mind it's okay to not do things when you don't feel like it. And that is wrong. That is like a loser's mindset, and that will keep you fat, it will keep you weak, it will keep you depressed, and it will keep you living an average life that you don't want to live. Okay, it will keep you from everything that you really want, because whatever you want in life, it's going to take hard work, it's going to take discipline, it's going to take doing things even though you really want to do it. Like if you want to build a strong physique, if you want to get in the best shape of your life, guess what? Most of the time, not most of the time, but a lot of the time, you're going to wake up and you're not going to feel like going to the gym. You're not going to feel like sticking to your diet. You're not going to feel like going to bed early when everyone's out drinking at the club, but just do it anyway. Okay, because focus on the long-term goal, focus on the vision that you have for the future, not your current state of how you're feeling right now. Because if you go through life dictated by how you feel, you will never go anywhere, and it'll be a miserable existence for you. Just because how you feel doesn't need to influence or act how you act in any single way. That's all. And also, what I want you to think about is, like, remember why you started. Because at some point you will have decided that, okay, this action is good for me, okay? And then now you're like, oh, I don't feel like it. And maybe your mind start telling you tricks like, oh, maybe today, James, you should have a rest. No, don't have a rest today. Have a rest tomorrow. Don't quit today, quit tomorrow. Whatever you don't want to do today, just postpone it to tomorrow. Make a big list, not a big list, but a daily non-negotiable. Every single day you've got to execute these actions. And if there's one thing on that list today that you don't feel like it, just do it anyway. Push it off to tomorrow. And then tomorrow rolls around, and guess what? You're probably going to feel like doing it that day. Okay? So that is the best hack that I know for going to the gym when I don't feel like it, or for doing anything when I don't feel like it, is create a list of things, some daily non-negotiable tasks that you need to do every single day, and just do them. Done.